In the spring of 1989, a student-led movement in Beijing grew into the largest pro-democracy demonstration in the history of the People's Republic of China. It began after the April 15 death of former CCP General Secretary Hu Yaobang, whose reformist image made him a symbol of political openness. Morning gatherings on university campuses quickly expanded into calls for freedom of the press, transparency, and action against corruption, demands the party leadership viewed with growing alarm. Students organized petitions, class boycotts, and marches to Tiananmen Square, the political heart of Beijing. A hardline People's Daily editorial on April 26 labeled the movement turmoil, galvanizing tens of thousands to march on April 27 in open defiance, drawing widespread support from workers, journalists, and urban residents. The movement's momentum surged again on May 13, when a student hunger strike began just days before Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev arrived for a landmark summit. With foreign media already in the city, the world's attention focused on the square and its sea of banners, tents, and makeshift medical posts. Inside the party, reformist leader Zhao Ziyang urged dialogue, while Premier Li Peng and other hardliners pushed for order. On May 20, the government declared martial law and mobilized the People's Liberation Army. The army's first attempt to enter the city met massive resistance from civilians who blocked the convoys, forcing a temporary withdrawal. Meanwhile, the largely decentralized student leadership wrestled with strategy, as life in the overcrowded encampment became more difficult. The decisive crackdown came the night of June 3-4, 1989. PLA units advanced into central Beijing using armored vehicles and live ammunition, clearing major thoroughfares and surrounding the square. By dawn, the army had secured the area. The precise death toll remains contested, with estimates ranging widely. The Chinese government has never issued a full accounting of casualties. Images from the following day, June 5th, captured the world's imagination. A lone man, later dubbed Tank Man, briefly stopped a column of tanks on Chang'an Avenue, a stark symbol of individual defiance. His identity and fate remain unknown. In the immediate aftermath, authorities published a most wanted list of student leaders, arrested thousands, and imposed lengthy prison terms on workers accused of violence. Many activists escaped China via clandestine routes dubbed the Underground Railway. Within the party, Zhao Ziyang was purged and placed under house arrest, while officials framed the operation as a necessary response to counter-revolutionary turmoil. Internationally, the crackdown triggered sanctions, arms embargoes, and a sharp deterioration in China's image, though economic ties gradually recovered in the 1990 seconds. The events reverberate to this day. In mainland China, public discussion of June 4 is tightly censored. Textbooks contain little detail, media references are scrubbed, and online searches are filtered. For years, commemorations persisted in Hong Kong, though they have faced increasing restrictions. The episode remains one of the most sensitive topics for Chinese authorities and a touchstone for global human rights advocacy. So how should we understand Tiananmen? It was a broad patriotic call for accountable government that drew in students, intellectuals, and ordinary citizens, met by the state with overwhelming force. Its legacy is complex. It reshaped China's political trajectory, influenced foreign policy toward Beijing, and left a powerful visual language of dissent, none more potent than the silent figure facing down a line of tanks. 3 decades later, the questions raised in 1989 about rights, legitimacy, and the relationship between state and society still echo far beyond the square.